I think they could have cut a lot of crap from that segment,
Hmm.
and it really boiled it down in essence. The whole thing between Rock vacillating between being the TKO board member and the final boss, uh, I'm not a huge fan of it. I want to speak into more specifics of the storyline implications, but you did ask a very important point, like what's the point of the post conference of the ego thing? I do think that yeah, I agree. I'm starting to see a little bit more shades of that, but on the flip side of that, I could also just as easily say that this is a financially driven decision to have him be so prominently featured, specifically on the press conference and things like that, because they notice that he always peaks numbers, and so with the WWE now being more than ever concerned about their finances because they're in bed with TKO, that's their owner. They're looking at this from a they're business first and wrestling second. They at least in the past they were more. I would say it's always been a business, but they weren't just strictly pivoting just to serve the financials to the same degree. Like to me, it's like they always were that way, but they've stepped it up more. And they know The Rock does that, especially like they look at him being responsible for, I guess, the largest gate for WrestleMania last year, and whether it was directly correlated or not. I mean, he was on the card, but you don't know why those people were there. They could just as easily been like, oh, well, I'm here for Cody Rhodes. You know, we don't know. We know that he was involved, so you got to look at the common denominators and things like that. But typically, he does increase viewership, and that's what they want. And they're gonna continue to be in this hyper growth, hyper acceleration phase. They look to expand out, and you just see like Triple H's right now. They're expanding out globally. So with the WWE ID program and the rolling out the championships, now WWE has a total of 21 belts, and this is going to be extremely harmful for the greater wrestling independent wrestling scene's ecosystem for a number of reasons. I don't know if we have time to talk about that today, but I'd be glad to detail that later.